The mTOR pathway is a control center in your cells that regulates various processes, such as cell growth, metabolism, and protein synthesis. Think of it as a traffic light. When it's green, cells grow and divide, but when it's red, they slow down or stop. Here's how it works. Input signals. Various signals from the environment or within the cell, like nutrients or growth factors, act as inputs. mTOR activation. These signals activate a protein called mTOR, mechanistic target of rapamycin, at the center of the pathway. Cellular responses. Once activated, mTOR tells the cell whether it has enough resources to grow and divide. If resources are plentiful, mTOR triggers processes like protein synthesis and cell growth. If resources are scarce, mTOR slows down these processes to conserve energy. Feedback loops. The pathway also has feedback loops to fine-tune its activity based on the cell's needs and external signals. In essence, the mTOR pathway acts as a master regulator, coordinating cell growth and metabolism based on the availability of resources. Dysregulation of this pathway is linked to various health conditions. Cancer. Overactivation of mTOR can lead to uncontrolled cell growth and contribute to cancer development. Drugs inhibiting mTOR are used in cancer therapy to slow tumor growth. Obesity and metabolic disorders. Dysregulated mTOR signaling is associated with metabolic disorders like obesity, insulin resistance, and type 2 diabetes. It affects how the body processes nutrients and stores energy. Neurological disorders. Altered mTOR activity is implicated in neurological conditions such as epilepsy, autism spectrum disorders, and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. It affects neuronal development, function, and synaptic plasticity. Cardiovascular diseases. Dysregulation of mTOR signaling is linked to cardiovascular diseases like atherosclerosis, hypertension, and heart failure. It contributes to abnormal vascular cell growth, inflammation, and oxidative stress. Immune disorders. Aberrant mTOR activation is associated with autoimmune diseases, inflammatory disorders, and immune deficiency syndromes. It influences immune cell function, differentiation, and response to pathogens. With this in mind, here are 5 of the best natural mTOR inhibitors. Resveratrol. In red grapes and red wine, resveratrol inhibits mTOR by activating an enzyme called AMPK, AMP-activated protein kinase. AMPK suppresses mTOR activity, slowing down cell growth and proliferation. Curcumin. Derived from turmeric, curcumin inhibits mTOR by blocking the PI3K-AKT pathway, which activates mTOR. It also induces apoptosis, cell death, in cancer cells by inhibiting mTOR-dependent survival pathways. Green tea catechins. Green tea catechins, particularly epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG, inhibit mTOR by interfering with the PI3K-AKT pathway and by promoting AMPK activation. This leads to decreased cell proliferation and increased apoptosis. Quercetin. Found in various fruits and vegetables, quercetin inhibits mTOR by suppressing the PI3K-AKT pathway and by directly blocking mTORC1 activity. It also enhances autophagy, a cellular process that helps maintain cellular homeostasis. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish like salmon and flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. Omega-3 fatty acids inhibit mTOR by reducing the production of pro-inflammatory molecules and promoting AMPK activation. They also enhance autophagy and suppress cancer cell growth. These natural inhibitors offer potential health benefits by modulating the mTOR pathway, which could have implications for various conditions, including cancer, metabolic disorders, and neurodegenerative diseases.